Well, good morning to you. It's about 20 minutes until 11 here on a Tuesday morning. Today's the 11th of October. And shame on me, I have not been a good steward of my YouTube channel. So we're going to try to get you caught up in this episode. The last episode, I think, ended at the Joliet Wall on the Illinois River. And we've come a long way. Right now, I'm on the Tennessee River, headed towards Muscle Shoals, Alabama. This is a side trip for Sharon and I, where we're going to continue on through the Wilson Lock, then the Joe Wheeler Lock, and stay tonight at the Joe Wheeler State Park Marina, on our way to Guntersville, Alabama, to visit her sister. So that's the plan. But before we kind of do the video here and I kind of show you all that, I want to speak to something that has happened since the last video I put up, and that is Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian dealt the Gulf Coast of Florida a terrible blow, has tore up the Great Loopers playground between Venice, Florida, and Tampa Bay. And that's a long stretch. It's got all the loopers talking about what can we do, what are we going to do, when can we do it. Just a lot of things like that. And to be honest with you, don't know what can be done yet. They're so concentrated, and they need to stay concentrated on cleaning up, putting their lives back in order before about 300 boats ascend on them to ask for services for diesel fuel, pump outs, fresh water, and groceries. And I just want to urge all of our loopers to remember that about what they need and what kind of services are available and when can we get there. And let's all share the resources the best we can. So we know two people that are loopers that were affected pretty hard by it. One couple has a home in Fort Myers, and now I should say they had a home in Fort Myers. Their neighbors contacted them when we were in Grafton, Illinois, and told them that their house was gone, completely gone. However, there were 4 people's boats in their yard on the lot where their house used to be. So that's hard to take, and they're trying to get down there to see about what can be done. Another couple we know has a daughter and a granddaughter that lived on Sanibel Island, and they are rushing down there to try to find. They know they're okay. We know that, but you don't know what the daughter was left with. I think she lived on a 2nd or 3rd floor apartment on Sanibel Island. So I don't know if she got any water in her place, but or if it's even there. So anyhow, that's what I wanted to say, and our hearts go out to our friends that have suffered these losses. So I hope you enjoy the video. With that said, here you go. So it's about 7:30, and Sharon and I are walking back from dinner tonight, where we had a very nice meal at Chicago Street Pub in Joliet, Illinois, and we're on Jefferson Street, and we're walking back to the Marina. It's just ahead of us. But check this out. What a beautiful building. That's their county courthouse here. And we're just enjoying ourselves here in Joliet here for our last night. We're going to be moving on tomorrow morning and headed toward Ottawa, Illinois. And that's the plan for tomorrow. So we'll keep you posted. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock now, and Sharon and I are here on the Illinois River, just above the Marseille Lock. And we have been waiting now for 2 hours to be able to get through. There was a northbound tow coming through there that was larger than would fit in the lock, so they had to break it down, put part of it on this side of the lock, go back down, go get the other part of it, bring it back up and put it together. And it's still not even past us yet. So that's one of the things you have to put up with when you're doing the loop, as you're doing the locks on the Illinois River. This is really a pretty busy commercial river with towboats and barges being pushed up and down it, supplying the chemical plants that go that are homed in Chicago. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It started sprinkling and raining a few minutes ago to add to our misery. So we'll survive. We've contacted the Marina, which is just 2.5 miles on the other side of the lock, and told them our predicament. They know what's going on. We're here with 8 other boats. So yep, that's what's going on here on America's Great Loop. Well, look what we are doing, Sharon. Say hey, Sharon.
Hey.
We are riding the gondola chairlift all the way to the top of the hill here in Grafton, Illinois. There's some kind of wine tasting thing that's going on up here at the top of the hill, and then we hope we're going to find some lunch up there. So yeah, we're just having a great day here in Grafton. It's a beautiful day. It's probably about 65 degrees and no wind and no rain, just beautiful skies. And we are having a good time here. Sharon, who are you waving at?
There's people sitting on the porch.
Okay.
They didn't wave back.
They didn't know. Well. Well, it is about 10 minutes until 8 o'clock this morning, here on a Monday morning. And Sharon and I left the marina about 15 minutes ago. And we are headed south on the Tennessee River, still on the river. We'll get to Pickwick State Park and Marina today for tonight's stay. We have to go through the Pickwick Lock just before we get to the marina this afternoon. It should take us about 5 hours, I'm guessing. It's 48 miles, so maybe 6 hours. But yeah, that's the plan today. A little I won't call it fog because it's not coming down. It's coming up off the water. So that's what you see behind us, is a little bit of temperature inversion there from the surface of the water to the surface, or to the air temperature. But got good news this morning on the AGLCA form that the dredging that had been conducted on the Tennessee-Tombigbee waterway has been completed. And it'll take a few days for that tow traffic that was backed up because of that to get cleaned up. But we might start seeing a little bit more traffic on the river now. So we saw 2 tows yesterday. Actually, 2 tows yesterday and 1 the day before. So it's been kind of quiet on the river. And I'll give a shout out to Clifton Marina, the lady that runs the place. Her name is Susie. And for as many jobs as she does around there, you'd swear that she has 2 other identical sisters, that she's a triplet or something. But she gets it all done. They held the kitchen open for us last night. We got in right before 5 o'clock. The kitchen was going to close at 5, and they held the kitchen open for us. And we had a delicious barbecue sandwich last night that hit the spot. So yeah, real good. And you get pump out there. You can get diesel and gas. So yeah, that's where you want to stop at, is Clifton Marina. Give Susie a call. That's about it. Sharon, if you want to show everyone how foggy, smoky it is. That's it from the Tennessee River, the bridge of the Grand Platte. Well, it's a Sunday morning, about 7:15. There's the grand plan right here. We're still at the fuel dock where we came in last night, got a pump out. Spent the night here at Pebble Marina. We woke up to 34-degree temperature this morning. Fog has set in. And I have no idea how long it's going to take for this stuff to lift. It's going to have to warm up and let the sun warm the atmosphere a little bit, and try to burn some of this stuff off. But looking across the embayment here, and this is a nice little marina, and have full services here. The restaurant is already closed for the season, but if you're on the Great Loop and you need a nice, comfortable, safe place to stop, Pebble Marina is where you want to think about coming to if you're in the area. So yeah, Pebble Marina, New Johnsonville, Tennessee.